Absolutely. Fantastic. Well, first of all, thank you all for joining us. We're excited to bring this free class to you. It's so wonderful to see all of these dedicated actors showing up, really,
Mhm.
really fantastic. That's so important. So, all right, let's get to it. We want to talk about the business of acting, okay? Because talent alone does not build a career. So, whether you're landing your first agent, upgrading to like powerhouse representation, like some of our clients who are with CAA, ICM, Gersh, or maybe stepping onto set with high level actors and producers, right? It's a whole new playing field. And with that, sometimes that imposter syndrome can creep in, right?
Does that sound familiar to you all? Like imposter syndrome, feeling like you don't quite belong there? Well,
Yeah.
here's the deal. This is the very good news. Imposter syndrome, feeling out of your depth, does not mean that you don't belong. It means you're leveling up.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
today, what we're going to do is we're going to dive into how you can own your space, command respect, and walk into every room, any room, like you deserve to be there, like you belong there, because you have done the work.
Yeah. And your representation, guys, it can be a game changer, right? So the right agent can actually open doors you didn't even know existed. But here's where so many actors go wrong. And I want you to hear this, okay? They walk into this process with kind of like a hat in hand, please pick me energy, right? But no, 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 no. I want you to flip that script today. This is not about hoping that an agent will take you on. This is about you finding the right partner, someone who is as dedicated, strategic, and invested in your career as you are. Someone who gets you, right? Champions you and fights for your future. You're not just looking for any agent, you're looking for the right agent. And that's really a shift in mindset. And that shift in mindset is where the magic happens, you guys.
So we've talked about this a little bit before in Audition Plus when we talk about how to motivate your agent. So there are different types of agents, and you need to know how to motivate them. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to give you a blueprint for undeniable charisma. And that is what makes an agent say yes. And casting directors say, I want to work with that actor. And audiences just fall in love with you. But listen, this is not, as you know, those of you who've been here before, this is not a sit back and watch kind of class unless you're driving. If you are, keep your hands on the wheel. Otherwise, we expect you to show up here and do the work. This is a free class, but it's not free for you. You're paying for it with your work. So we're going to look at visualizing success before you step into the room. So that's one thing. The key elements of charisma, what that is and how to build it, and how to bring magnetic energy to your eyes, your body, and every move you make. Because this isn't about waiting for confidence before you do it. This is about creating the confidence.
Mhm.
By the way, if you're new here, I'm Casey and I'm a coach. I work with success. I'm the acting and auditions coach, and I work with successful working actors from my little cabin in the woods because that is my dream life. My days are filled with coaching driven, talented actors just like you, all while being surrounded by nature and creativity. This is the life I built for myself with my husband. And I want you to help build the life you want.
Yeah, we want to help you do that. And for those of you that don't know, I'm Donna-Marie. I'm your mindset and visualization coach here at Screen Acting School. Okay. And I coach actors from locations all over the world because that's how I want to live, helping ambitious actors step into their power and break through, their limitations, build careers that light them up. So we believe that where you live, how you work, and the kind of representation that you have, it should all be a choice. Okay. And today we're giving you the tools to make the right one. That's what this class is all about.
Absolutely. What we're going to do is we're going to drive through this transformational journey that not only enhances your charisma, you're so fabulous, but it also reshapes how you perceive fear and growth. Does this
Yeah.
make sense? Does it make sense to everyone? Good.
Yeah, awesome. So first, you guys, it's essential to understand that feeling fear when embarking on something new is entirely normal, okay? And beneficial. This realization can really eliminate that imposter syndrome because it reminds us that everyone experiences fear. It's part of the process. So, what you need to do is commit to your goal, grab that 1 second of courage, as I always say for those of you who worked with me before, and leap in. Leap in, take those small, smart, risky steps, and you're going to develop that confidence on the back end to do anything. Okay.
Yeah, those small, smart, risky steps are important, and the risk is the important part. You need to recognize that there's this cycle of fear. So it's fear, courage, confidence, and that empowers you to embrace fear as this natural step. So every time you're scared, you're like, "Oh, this is just a part of the game. I'm moving up. I'm going higher."
Yeah, totally. It's a natural step towards success, right? So now what I want you to do, this is where you have to start participating, is I want to align our mindset and energy to embody that charisma and confidence. And this is a little exercise that you can take with you today, and it's going to help you really tap into that high status magnetic energy before any important engagement, okay? That could be meeting your agent or walking into an audition, whatever that is for you. So I'm going to ask you to take part. I'm going to ask you to find a quiet space. If you've got something on in the background, turn it down. And I'm going to ask you to just close your eyes with me right now. Okay? Wonderful. Then I'm going to ask you to take a deep breath in through your nose, feeling your abdomen expand as you inhale. And as you exhale, relax. Another slow, steady breath through your nose. Hold it. And as you exhale, feel your body relax. One last slow, steady breath through your nose. And as you exhale, relax. Now I want you to picture yourself as your most charismatic, successful version of you. You're entering a room. Maybe it's a big audition. How do you walk into that room? What do you see in the room when you look around? Who else is in the room with you? How do you greet them? How do people respond to you when you speak? What type of energy are you projecting? Now I want you to engage all of your senses. I want you to feel the way your clothes are resting on your body, the way they move with you and elevate your presence. I want you to see yourself moving with ease and confidence. Now hear your voice resonating with clarity and warmth. Now I want you to place your hand on your heart and feel your steady, strong heartbeat. I want you to step into this feeling. Imagine living in this energy, and I want you to hold on to it for just a moment or two. Wonderful. Whenever you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. And I want you to walk into that future self as if you are already that person. Fabulous, fabulous. So I want you to take the time to center yourself like this before every audition, agent meeting, or performance to really embody that charismatic energy. Now, in Luminary, I teach our students to have a strategy to become their award-winning selves before they enter any room. That could be the doctor's office, it could be a party, a meeting with friends, your agents, and of course, the red carpet. And I'm gonna be bringing this work into Audition Plus. There's other exercises you can do, but this is a very simple way for you to own that room before you ever walk in. Now, we went through this very quickly, but how did that feel for you all? I'd love to hear. Kelly, I'm getting a thumbs up. I love that. I love fantastic. Wonderful. Anyone else? How did it feel? Thumbs up. I love that. Gee,
Centered.
I love it. Yeah. Opened my eyes. It felt warm and glowy, grounded. You had a difficult time relaxing. That's okay. We went through it really quickly, Richard. Practice it over and over. It gets easier. Learned skill. I opened my eyes with more confidence. Beautiful, Farah. I'm so happy to hear. Carrie said it felt great. Oh, relaxing and stress relief. Yeah. If you walk in with a frantic energy, it's hard to be at your best, right? So I'm glad to hear that relieved that for you,
You
Christopher.
see what Zach said? I saw Simon
Simon
Cowell in the
Cowell
room
in
with
the
me.
room. I love that, Zach. And if you can be great with Simon Cowell in the room, well, then there you go. Emma says, I have a deep determination. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Felt relaxed, says Jeff. I felt confident and content. That's wonderful energy to work with when you're walking into a room, right? If you can walk into a room confident, content, relaxed,
Absolutely.
that's charismatic. Yeah, absolutely. I'm so glad. That was a very quick one, but I'm so glad we got to go through that with you today and that it made a difference to you all.
You know, even though it is a quick exercise, Kelly says she felt loved. That's wonderful. Even though it is a quick exercise, it got you to a place. Now, if you weren't able to relax, that's understandable. You're on camera, you're in front of a bunch of people working, but the repetition is what counts, doing the work over and over again. So I want to build on that powerful visualization. So I want to get physical with this. So that means, Trudy, I don't know why you're in the starring role with us, but it's nice to have you here.
Think we did, Casey. We tried something new today with pinning multiple people, and I think
Oh,
maybe it's if anyone makes a sound, it brings them up. So,
oh, I see. Okay,
but
that's
that's okay.
interesting.
We get to see lots of other people. So,
Yeah. But let's get back to the lesson, shall we?
yes.
I guess we should. So we're going to build on that powerful visualization. And I want you to get physical. So I want you to get up on your feet with me. I'm not going to get up. Actually, I'm going to watch you, but I'm going to direct you. So we're going to get physical. This exercise that we're going to do uses movement to ignite your sense of presence in the room and to bring charisma to the fore. So we're going to start with a power expansion. Some of you may have done some of these exercises with me before. This is going to be slightly different. It's a different take on it. So we're going to start with a power expansion. We're going to get you to stand in a relaxed but strong stance. So you're standing, your spine is keeping your body straight, right? But everything else is relaxed. Your muscles are relaxed. Does that make sense to everybody? Everybody got that? So you're standing up, and then you're going to shake out any tension, shake like a dog. I don't know if you can hear my dog snoring, but she is very loud in here. You're going to shake it out like a dog, shake out your feet, shake out everything, shake it all out, shake like a stripper, shake your boobs, shake your butt, shake it all out. Once you've done that, I'm going to get you to stand with your arms open, sort of arms akimbo and open like you're receiving someone. Okay, so it's a bit of an embrace. They're a bit bent forward. So it's a bit of an embrace. So you want to make sure of that. And then I want you to imagine this beautiful ball of golden light that fills your arms, and it's at about chest level. Okay, so some of you have your arms straight out back. I want you to make it like you're going in for a hug. So your arms are going to be bent forward a little bit, if you can see me. Yeah, so you're going to bend your elbows so that you can get a hug. And you're going to hold that ball, that golden light. You're going to hold it, and it's going to be this big, and it's going to be touching your chest. Okay, everybody got that? That's your charismatic center. Now I'm going to get you to embrace that. You can close your eyes if you want. Embrace that. Hold it close. And now I'm going to get you to push that energy very gently. Push that energy outward, expanding your arms out. Now bring your arms back and embrace and allow that energy to come back to you. And now it's grown. There's more. Beautiful golden ball of energy. Let your chest lift. Expand your physical presence. You're going to hold this. It's a bit of a stretch, but you're letting that energy grow and grow and grow and grow. Now you're going to bring it back to your heart. You're going to hold that energy to your heart. Put your hands right on your chest and do that thing where you cross your hands. So you're holding one hand to the chest. You can feel your heartbeat. You can feel your own strength. You can feel a very powerful love. Now we're going to just open our arms again, that same embrace feeling, and it's going to flow out. The charisma is going to flow out, and it's going to be huge. It takes up the whole room. That energy is full of love. And again, you're going to push it forward, gently push it forward, and then open up again and get more. And then bring it back to your heart, one hand over the other. Feel your heartbeat, feel the strength of who you are. So beautiful. So beautiful. And one more time, and now you're going to fill the whole building. Whether you're in a house, an apartment building, an office, whatever it is, you are filling the whole building. And now you're going to push it forward just gently. You're not being pushy. You're just gently pushing it forward for everyone, and then open up again. Oh, it feels so good. And bring it back to your heart. Feel that love. Now, with that feeling, I want you to walk around your room, wherever you are, walk around your room with that charisma. You can take your hands off your heart now and just move around. Let your arms swing, let your hips move. If you're a man, put your energy into your thighs. Or if you identify as a man, put your energy into your thighs. So move, let your thighs lead you, kind of like a football player does. You know, should feel like you're the cock on the walk kind of thing. And if you're a woman, use your hips and your shoulders. Use that energy. And if you're sitting, just move like you're like you're doing a dance on a chair. And just move your hips and your shoulders back and just feel that charismatic energy. And then once you've done that a little bit, come back to center. Now, without any of that movement, I want you to just feel that energy radiating from you. And then you can sit down.
Beautiful.
And how is everybody feeling? We have a second part to this, but I just want to check in with you. Landon says, I beg your pardon. I'm not sure. Oh, probably when I talked about the stripper.
Yeah, I think so.
Believing in myself is a never ending job. So these reminders really help. Oh, Kyla. You know
We
what?
believe in you, Kyla. We really do. We've seen your growth already so much. It's beautiful to
Yeah.
watch. And
Yeah.
Kara says, love it. Emma says, as much as I could do the exercise in the car, I very much use my imagination and stillness in my chest. Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, you said your chest feels like it's wanting to burst in the best way possible, like you're a beacon of sunshine. I love that. Kara says, I love that this is recorded so we can re-listen. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Chloe
think
says,
you're
feel
really
like
gonna like
thing.
hands up, baby, hands up. Oh, and your kitty was pleased with you. Oh, I love that. Animals really respond to this kind of work. I feel like
Yeah,
you can walk into any room and own it. And in that way, Christopher, that's kind. Like what I want you to feel when you walk into a room and own it isn't like, it's my room, get out. It's more like, come on in. I put
well,
on some tea. Do you want some? It's
yeah,
more like that. You want to welcome people. And that's what this kind of charisma does. It makes people feel like they belong. Not
yeah,
only you, but they.
which is beautiful.
Welcoming. Yeah. Yeah. It felt amazing. So full and connected with love. Yeah. It's a wonderful, wonderful feeling. And if you do this before you have an audition, you get quite centered. And then
Mhm.
it's really hard for you to be thrown because you're literally centered and balanced and, all of the stuff in the world it's there, but it doesn't get to you.
Yeah. I love that Brian said, I tried, but I could not contain my charisma. I thought he said maintain. I was going to say, that's okay. It's a learned skill. But I'm going to say this anyways on what I thought Brian was saying. A lot of times people start, the visualizations or these type of exercises and, they can't maintain it for very long or, it feels a little hard to get into how Richard said it was hard for him to relax. And so they quit. I want you to know this is a learned skill. The more you do it, the better you get at it. So I just
Yeah.
wanted to point. Feeling powerful, Michael says. Yeah. Becca says, I'll definitely be using this before auditions. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful.
Use it for anything in your life. Like it's a very nice way to start your day.
Mhm.
Like you can imagine just going to the store and talking to people. All of a sudden, you'll be very complimentary, really kind. You'll hold the door for people, and if people give you, side eyes, you won't take it personally. You'll just be like, oh, they're having a hard day. It's just a great way to set yourself up.
Yeah, totally. Well, shall we continue, Casey?
I think so. I want to teach you something that's really important for you when it comes to your auditions and also for medium shots and close-ups to create charisma and connection. Becca Hodge is saying you're better already at visualizing. Yeah, it is such a learned skill, and it's amazing how powerful it is.
Yeah, and I'm so happy
Makes
to hear
magic
that.
happen. I don't know. I'm going to sort of break a bit just really quickly, but I don't know if you all saw all the posts we did about Carlos going to the Oscars. That's from one of
Mhm,
these kinds of visualizations. This is what we taught.
mhm.
Anyway, and he went with a film that he was in that was nominated for an Oscar. So just so you know, he wasn't in the audience, he was part of it. He went
Yeah,
to Elton John's party. It was
yeah,
very fancy.
very fancy.
All right, so let's look at charismatic eye contact. So eye contact is very interesting. We don't look at each other all the time when we're talking, right? We look around and it's really weird when you just stare at somebody when you're talking to them. It feels really intense and odd and people get put off. Some coaches are telling actors all the time. Kara's like,
It was making me laugh.
um, so some acting coaches are saying keep eye contact. I don't say that. I say do this, but when it's important, come in.
Mhm.
That last moment, that's the moment, right? Come in on that moment, the moment that counts. So that's one thing. But here's another thing that's really magical. And it's about the golden triangle. So I'm going to look at Donna-Marie. You can all do this too. We'll all stare at Donna-Marie. She's like, good. I'm pretty. You can look at me.
I got my good earrings on today.
So Mersian is just popping in now. So I'm just going to wait till you're in, Mersian, and then, well, hope I'm saying your name correctly.
Wonderful. They
So
are.
this is a way to make connection, and you don't need someone's eyes to do it. So you can be looking at points on a wall. Just remember when you do this, make them about this far apart. So one point is here and one point is here. So it's not very far apart. Donna-Marie's eyes are not that far apart when you're looking on camera. They are. I mean, she's not cross-eyed, but they're pretty close together, and that everybody's eyes are. But people tend to look at eyes really far apart when they're on camera, and that looks really weird. So we're not going to do that. So we're going to do the golden triangle. But first, before you do that, you're going to fill your eyes with love. So you're going to close your eyes. On your right eye, I want you to fill that eye with a sense of grounded love, like connected to the earth. True love. Then in your left eye, I want you to fill it with this connection to the universe. Like you're a tiny thing in this glorious, beautiful universe. And recently I heard this great expression of what humanity is. It's the way the universe understands itself, because we all have stardust and golden within us. Isn't that beautiful? So now you're connected to the universe. Then fill your eyes now with love. Both of them. Go left, love. Go right, love. Now, follow my directions exactly. Slowly open your eyes and look at Donna-Marie. Look at her left eye. Look at her right eye. Look at her mouth. Slowly. Now watch me do it. What you see is love and real connection. That's the golden triangle of charisma when we look at someone's eye and their mouth. Now, if you have love in your eyes when you do it, it feels good for you and it feels good for them. Now, you don't have to do that a lot. When you're first meeting someone, say an agent, you're having a Zoom meeting, you can look at them and then you've got that connection. They're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. You always want to be slow unless your character is in a panic state. But when you look, you always want to look slowly, because if you look fast, it looks like you're scared, right? So just want to look slowly and then come back slowly. And that's a feeling of confidence. When people move quickly, they're not confident. I used to say, he who moves, I'll still say it that way because I will. He who moves least has the most power. She who moves least has the most power. When you're in a restaurant, the person who's moving around the most is the waiter. They have the least power. You have the money, you have the place at the table, you have the power. So move slowly. And yes, we do all have two faces. Yeah. Move slowly and know that you have the power. It's a great thing to do. Now, the other thing I'm going to teach you right now is how to make that beautiful Mona Lisa smile. I don't know if you've seen Mediana's, Donna-Marie's daughter, Mediana's photos, but she has this beautiful Mona Lisa smile. And the way that you do that is you don't smile with your lips, you smile with your eyes and your upper cheeks. So everybody's going to do this little thing. Lift your upper cheeks. Put love in your eyes and a little smile. And you're going to have a beautiful smile. It's not too much, but it's just a little bit. Kara just did a thing where she looked up and looked down, and that is the sort of coquette kind of French way of looking at people. It's very nice for women. For men, I don't know if it's so nice. It always feels like maybe they were looking at your boobs first, and so maybe not. But it's a lovely way to look. This way of looking at people adds a lot of warmth to your presence, and it makes people trust you instantly because you're not trying too hard. You know, that try hard, like, hi, so I really want to work with you because I heard that you're a really good agent, and instead of, hi, I'm Casey, so I've heard you're a really good agent and I would love to talk about working together. So you're in a power position then. Makes sense?
Yeah.
Your problem is you can't give a full toothy smile. You don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have
you just lift your cheekbones Just give an unfull toothy smile, or give a smile that, is just a little bit. And
Yeah.
as long as it's in your eyes, it's a beautiful thing.
Hmm.
You told your agent that someone important said we would be a good fit, so I thought I'd reach out. That's really good. That's really good. Absolutely. And if you have somebody who's in your life who's got some clout, that's a really good thing to do.
Yeah.
So I want to just recap what we did here. During auditions and meet and greets, we want you to use this shift, this power shift, this glow, this way of looking with your eyes. And there's a 3-second power shift that we're going to go over in Audition Plus. We didn't have time to do it here today, but we will do it in Audition Plus. But when you use that during auditions or meet and greets, when you have to go, when your show gets picked up and you have to go meet people and work with publicists and do red carpets and stuff, this magnetic gaze and those feelings and the visualizations we've done, they create real authority and warmth. So
Yeah.
charisma is trainable. Confidence comes from taking risks, and fear is a sign that you're on the right path. So
Yeah.
we really want you to embrace this idea that every time you feel fear, it's just a natural part of growth. And it's like you show up like the actor that agents and casting directors and producers want to work with and hire, and audiences fall in love with, because this is just a natural part of your life. You get a little scared and then you go because you're
Yeah.
committed to the work.
And I
So to
want you,
recap, sorry.
oh no, I was just going to jump in, but you can continue.
Oh, I was just going to recap what we learned. So we covered visualizing success before you even walk into the room. We covered the elements of charisma and how to embody this in your eyes and your presence, because charisma isn't something you're going to have to wait for. It's something you develop and you work on.
Yeah. And I want you to listen up because this is big. It's important. Okay. Even the most accomplished actors, the ones that you admire, the ones winning awards, still experience
So
fear.
true.
Carlos Diaz was talking about this with KC in the interview. You may have seen that while he was shooting the Oscar winning film Conclave, he had the rare opportunity to be mentored by legends like Ray Fiennes, Stanley Tucci, John Lithgow. And guess what they told him? They still get stage fright. Voldemort gets stage fright, even at the top of their game. But here's the thing, they don't see that fear as a problem, right? They see it as proof that they're growing, they're stretching, they're evolving as artists. So the next time that those nerves hit, I want you to embrace that. It just means that you're leveling up. And the truth is, I said this yesterday in the live, if you saw it, and it is so true. Every single one of us has an aura, and that aura enters the room before you ever do. But it doesn't just happen by chance. You have to build it, right? It's so, so important. And these are some steps that you can take away to start to build that today. Now, this Friday, we are diving deep into charisma and powerful emotional depth in our exclusive emotional connection intensive. So, we're going to take you through the steps that really get you into that deep emotional connection, the kind that makes your performances unforgettable. But we're not stopping there. We're also working on unlocking that star quality that sets you apart. The presence, the magnetism, that it factor that makes agents, casting directors, and audiences see you as a force in this industry. Because talent is great, but charisma and presence, that aura that I was talking about, that's what builds a successful career. So let's make that happen for you. So you're ready to unlock that presence. I'm sure, that presence, that aura that captivates, and a connection that really commands that attention, right? I hope so. So if you are, then this is your opportunity to work with us in our emotional connection intent. So I'm going to pop the link in for you right now. Spots are limited. This is Friday. Now, please listen. This is a 5-hour intensive. Okay. So only come if you're ready to do the work. So if you want in, I've just dropped the link in there. You can sign up now before it fills up because the spots are limited. And we have really loved Eager for Friday. Charmaine says, wonderful. We have loved working with each and every single one of you. What time does it start? It starts at I want to say it's either 4 or 5 p.m. Pacific
I
time.
think it's 4:30.
Okay, so all the information will be on that page. 4:30, Charmaine saying, yeah, okay, wonderful.
Way to go, Kirsten. Pick the difference. Not four.
Yeah,
4:30.
exactly. Split the difference. Exactly, Richard. So Tara saying, I can't wait. 4:30 Hollywood time, Kara says, yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you just a second to copy that link if you would like to join us, if you'd like that opportunity. And then I think that's going to be a wrap for us, Casey. We have gone over, but we not too bad. We managed to keep it in there. I'll give everyone a moment to copy that. And thank you all for joining us. It's been a wonderful, wonderful class with you. Joe, nice to see you. I just saw you down there. Great to have you here. Fantastic. And Rochelle, I think this is the first time we've met, so lovely to meet you.
Yes. So nice to see so many new people and all of our I was going to say old people, but all of our loyal and wonderful clients who've been with us for so long. You know, it's really cool for those of you who don't know because you're new here. A lot of these people are in Audition Plus, but they come to the free class as well because we tend to give little bonus fun stuff in the free class, and I think it's really fun. And I can say old people because I'm one of them. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, thank you, Zach. That's so lovely of you to say.
Oh, it's great to work with you. And I think at one point I sent that directly to Kara. I don't know how that happened, but I popped it in one more. Oh, Kara, I highly recommend Audition Plus. Thank you, Kara.
Thank you, Kara.
Registration is closed right now for Audition Plus, but hopefully we'll have a couple more spots for next month.
Yeah, Landon, if you try to enroll before employment close, enrollment close, just shoot us an email, okay? So it's info@screenactingschool.com. If you had a problem with your credit card, that's not your fault. We'll
help you out.
We'll help you out. Yeah. Somebody will help you out.
For sure. Exactly. Wonderful. Well, I think that's a wrap for us. Thank you all for joining this free class. It has been such a pleasure to work with you. Virginia saying, thanks, ladies. See you on Thursday. Yes, Zach, you're in Audition Plus. We're so excited to work with you. We saw that registration. We're really, really happy. We can't wait to get to business. All right. We're diving deep into the hero archetype this month. It's going to be great.
Oh my goodness. I can't wait to see what you do. Oh, for those of you, I'm giving notes today, but I have a little something that I'm doing before I'm giving notes, my hair. So I will give notes today, but they might not be done till about 8, just so you know. Okay. So, but they will be done. So don't panic. I'll get them done.
Christopher saying, will we be working on the Once Upon a Time format? Yeah, Christopher. And you know what? We love that you're a keener. This is great. If you have specific questions, Christopher, about that, like we do go through it, the template is in there, but if you have specific questions, come to office hours Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. Office hours is for our Audition Plus members. You get a chance to meet us face to face and ask any questions, and we can go through that with you live, you know, so
yeah.
we can questions you have.
The Once Upon a Time formula is brilliant, if you don't mind me saying. And it's also, speaking of Carlos, it's the thing that he used to get himself to the Oscars. He talks about it in the interview. So yeah, it's a really, really good, very much unused, made it up myself formula that really helps actors. I mean, I didn't make it up myself, but I am, started using it for actors.
Oh, and Kelly just said, just so you know, Farrah and I are in the same movie. Yay! We love that.
Oh my goodness. I love that. I love that. And does everybody know that Amber, who's in Audition Plus, she just booked her first role. She's playing a cop in a movie. Yeah. Very first. So yeah, big deal. I'm so happy about that.
We're so excited for you all. Yeah, snaps. I love that, Kelly.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, we are going to have to wrap because we have gone 15 minutes over. But thank you all. We'll see you all next Tuesday for this live class again. And have a wonderful rest of your week.
Donna-Marie, before we go, there's something that just occurred to me. When you slate, do this. Just go, hi, I'm Casey. Just do a little wave. People like to see your hands. That's my last tip.
All right. Until next week, screeners. Have a great day.